Today I will talk about cloud computing versus hardware. Bill Gates talks about computers and says, "I think it's fair to say that personal computers have become the most empowering tool we've ever created. They are tools of communication, they are tools of creativity, and they can be shaped by their user." Bill Gates is obviously one of the great founders of computers and has advanced computer technology immensely. He is right to say that it's the most empowering tool we've ever created because computers' potential is only just beginning. Cloud computing and hardware computing are two different types of using a computer. The first computer started to be developed in 1937. It didn't work, but it was built on and built on, and it occupied 1,800 square feet, and it used about 18,000 vacuum tubes, weighing almost 50 tons. In 1949, this computer made its first calculation. On May 6th, this computer's was nicknamed Baby. Since then, computers have achieved more and more success in becoming better and more efficient. This picture is another example of how computers were way back in the 1950s. In 1981, the first PC, which stands for personal computer, was created by IBM. This computer's name was Acorn, and it was created to build a computer to put in people's homes so they can personally use it as opposed to just major businesses using it. Now computers have taken the smallest form in history. This MacBook Air weighs 2.38 pounds. Computers have gone from weighing 50 tons to 2.38 pounds. This is the standard old way of computing. This hard drive stores, manages, and processes data, but is very unreliable. All of the data is on this physical device, meaning if this device were to get tampered with, destroyed, crashed, or anything, then all the data would be gone. So computer technologists have discovered a new way of computing, and that's called cloud computing. Cloud computing is the practice of using a network of remote servers hosted on the internet to store, manage, and process data, rather than on a local server or a personal computer. There are so many advantages to cloud computing, one of them being that you can't lose the data that you put into the cloud. The word cloud is used because it symbolizes the invisible storage device, as opposed to the physical storage device computers used to use. An example of cloud computing is if you were on a family vacation and you came back and had thousands of photos. You wanted these photos saved and you wanted to keep them for a lifetime. The old way of computing would be to save them on a hard drive device, but if you lost this device or it crashed or you spilled a glass of water on it, all these pictures would be gone. Now, people have invented cloud computing devices such as Google+. Google+ is a profile on Google that uses your email to create a place where you can store data, as example documents or presentations or these family pictures or videos. Google+, you can go in and create a profile with preferences to your liking. You can put a profile picture, make statuses, save news links, make videos, and obviously use it as an email. This is one of the most popular ways of cloud computing in today's age. There is endless amount of storage space, and you can never lose the data that you save on a Google+ account. Another advantage is that you can access this account on any computer in the world, as long as you have your email and your password. Another form of cloud computing is probably one of the most well-known because of its name, iCloud. The iCloud is makes sure your Mac and iOS devices are always up to date and lets you easily share photos, purchases, and more with family and friends. iCloud is the device that all MacBooks and Mac devices use. It connects to your phone and to your tablet and also to your computer. iCloud updates your computers. It will send you notifications that your Mac devices need to be updated. And it also stores things. So you can store things and you can connect it to your iPhone, to your Mac device, and to your iPad. You can connect it to all of these things so it's convenient for you to save devices and data. iCloud is the invisible substitute for hardware. It's also much faster and lets your internet run much more smoothly and your computer to upload and run smoothly, and it's much more reliable. iCloud is very similar to Google, except it's strictly only for Mac devices. That is why Google Plus is more popular, because any sort of device can use Google Plus, whereas iCloud, only Mac devices can use it. After looking at the advantages of cloud computing and disadvantages of hardware, it is clear that cloud computing is the most reliable way to manage, store, and process data. In conclusion, when you are thinking about storing, managing, or processing on your laptop, think twice about using a hardware device and accumulate to the world's newest phase in computers, cloud computing.